Hello guys, I hope you are all well. This is part number 4 I'm going to create, and as we are doing practice exam RHCSA 200, so with regard to that exam, we are going to solve question number 16, right? So let me move this and bring this up. Okay, so here is the question number 16. It says configure ACL permission. So copy the file /etc/fs tab to var tm directory and configure the permission of var tm fs tab so that the file /var/temp fs tab is owned by root user. The file /var/temp/fs tab belongs to the group root. The file /var/temp/fs tab should not be executable by anyone. The user Harry is able to read and write by /var/temp/fs tab. The user Natasha can neither read nor write /var/temp and /fs tab this file. Okay, all other user current and future have the ability to read this file fs tab. Okay, so let's go to our machine. First, we check if we have this user because in the exam you will have created this user before reaching to this question. But in my case, I don't remember if I have this user. If not, I'm going to create this user, and this is how I'll move forward to solve this question. Okay. So first, I have to do first step is copy this, to /var/temp. And it should be /var/temp, right? So we have this file now. Let me double check it. This is the file, right? So these are the permission, and let's see what first part says. It says the file owner in a file is owned by root. So look here, its owner is root, right? So this part is already done. They only want to check if you know this thing or not. So let's move on to the next one. This file fs tab belong to the root group, and if you look at it carefully, is group is also already root. So first two parts are already done. We don't need to do anything. Let's move on to the C part. Says should not be executable by anyone. Let's see what's there. So executable. If you look at the, these other, we don't see any executable permission here. So this is also done. So sometimes they check if you know these things or not. That is why they put this kind of question. Okay. So first three part are done. Let's move on to the D part. The user Harry is able to read and write by. Okay. So here you need to give some special permission. I mean, you have to apply ACL, right? So first, in the exam scenario, you already you will have this user, and in my case I don't know if I have this. Let me check it. If not, I'll create this user, and I'll grant this user the permission they want on this file. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the machine and let me check if we have Harry. So we don't have Harry, so user add Harry, right? And then I'm going to check uh, this, copy this path. We do not have any ACL applied to this file. So we can run this command also to check it. Okay, sorry, get, get ACL. Oh my God, get this one. So here we can see that we do not have any special permission applied to this user Harry. So to apply this user, we will have to run this command set facle and modify and then then user Harry, and it said that read and write and no executable on this file. Yes, so you have to be careful with the spelling. I'm very bad at spelling mistake. I commit a lot of spelling mistake. So next part is Natasha user can neither read nor write, and we have already been told that no, for other no executable, right? So all the permission will be zero. So first we have to check if we have this user. We don't have this, but in the exam scenario you will have, because you might have created this user earlier on in the other questions. But in your practice at home, if you don't find that user, you can create it or you can use any other username. So set facle and then hyphen mu Natasha and no read write, and then we already have been told that no executable, so we are good with this. Now if we check, look here, we can see Harry, user Harry has read write and no execute. Natasha doesn't have any permission, and for other we do not have any executable, right? So another thing I can show you that how you can find that if ACL is applied to this file or not. If you long list this, you can see plus here, right? This is the indication that some ACL has been applied to this file for, okay, this is the indication. So this was the solution to this question. Let's move on to the next question and solve it, okay? It's very pretty easy. All you have to do, you have to give sudo access to the members group of this group, okay, member of this group, and it's a without entering their password. So it's pretty easy. You just have to do a couple of steps. What you'll do, you just vim at c softwares, okay. So insert button, you can copy this syntax, you can put anywhere, right? Like you can put anywhere this, and all you have to do, you need to put a percent sign for group, and in group has been given admin, and then you have to put this syntax. If you don't remember, you can copy this. This is a syntax you have to put as it is, and it's a without entering the password. So in that case, you need to put this one also. It means you don't want to put sudoers password. Okay, so in that case, you put this parameter here. Just save it, and it's done. Right. Let's move on to the next question. Next question is configure permission for a user Maxwell such that all newly curated files uh, for the user Maxwell should have this read write permission. Okay, these are the permission given to that file, default permission, and newly created directory for the above user should have the permission given here, right? So I just show you that what does it mean, guys. You know that. Look here. So for read we have 4, right? And for write we have 2, and for execute 1. So it makes 7, right? Total permission 7. So in this case, according to this question, they want these default permission to every created file for this user, right? So it means what permission they need, and when R and W, it makes 6 and no execute, right? And then 4, and then for other 0. Group for group 4, for owner 6, for group 4, and for other 0, right? And in the case of directory, it says 7 for owner, read, write, execute 7, read and execute makes 5, and for other 0. So these are the permission they want for directory, default permission for directory created, and this is user Maxwell, right? So what you would do, I just give you one formula for file. What you do, just write 666 permission, and whatever you have calculated from here, just minus it. Okay, and if you subtract them from 666, we'll find 0, 2, and 6. This will be your u mask value. Okay, this is your u mask value. This is the value you have to put in a file dot bash rc. I'll show you, and it will automatically set the default permission which you want on the files. Okay, and similarly for directory, subtract these permissions 7, 5, 0. It will make 0, 2, 7. This is for directory. Okay, this is the umask value for directory. So this is how you can calculate whatever permission you are given in the exam. You have to first calculate these permission, and then minus for file. This is how you have to subtract the value which you get from here, and for directory you have to subtract the value from the 777. Okay, so let me erase it, then I show you how you will do this. So we have 026 umax value for file and 027 for directories. So user Maxwell It says Maxwell. Okay, it's not Maxwell. We can use any other user. Let's see. We have Mike. Yes, we have Mike. So for Mike, we can set it. In the exam, you only have to set the default permission for the user. They will tell you. Okay, so you have to set the permission for that particular user. But in at home for practice, you can use any user. So how would you do that? I just show you. Let's first switch to this user, Mike. Okay, so long list hyphen LA. Here you can see this dot bash rc file. Okay, go to this file, bash rc. Sorry, again spell mistake, my bad. Okay, so just hit the shift G, you will be at the bottom, and then hit O. Okay, so now you can write. So for file, we created this umask value, and for directory, we created this value, right? After putting these two values, just save it. And then what you have to do, remember, it will not be applied until unless you exit funds and then come back, right? Because it is taking the previous session and it will not be applied to this session. So what changes you have made, you will have to exit and then come back to that user, right? So you are here. Now I'm going to show you, if you create any file like test one. So let's check what's its default permission. Look here, is 6, right? 4, 0. This is what they wanted. So as far as file permission is concerned, it's okay. Let's create directory mkdir1 and check its permission. lsld. Look here, is 750. So this is what they wanted, right? So this question is solved. This is how you have to solve this question. And next, move on to the next question. Next question is, find all the files under USR share with a size less than 5 MB and save these file in the slash root slash my files directory. Okay, so in the exam you will have this directory, okay, created by in your practice exam. You will have to create it yourself, and then you have to find the files and copy the stuff into that directory, right? So this question can be asked two ways. Either you will have to only run command on the terminal, or they'll ask you to create a bash script to find the files. Okay, so I'm going to show you bash script. It will automatically cover your command line thing. Okay, so in case of this thing, bash script, they ask the question this way: create a bash shell script program for, and create a my search script to locate file under slash usr share having size less than 5 M. And after executing the my search script, file and listed search files has to be copied under this, right? So I'm going to show you this part, and this will automatically cover. I will tell you that what you have to do if you get the question as above, right? So let's go to our machine. First, we create this directory, because in the exam scenario, you'll have this directory. You will, if not, you can create it, but in our practice, I think we don't have. So I'm going to create it first, and let's go there. mkdir slash root. What's the name I have given there? Root my files. Yes. root my files, right? So now next thing is I have to create a script. Script says that locate the file under slash usr slash share having size this 5 less than 5 M, and script name is my search script. Okay, my search script. So I'm gonna create this under this directory my search .sh, right? Hit enter, and then from here we have share, right? And then size is less than 5 M. Okay, and it says it should be copied, right? So for copy we have to execute this command cp-rf, then this put space holder as a source, whatever you collect from here put it here, and copy the stuff into this directory my files which we have created, right? Then you have to terminate this command, and after this you gotta save this, right? Then one more thing, you have to give executable permission to this script. So there is no executable. Let's cd to this directory, right? And let's check here, and ex yeah, permission, executable permission is applied to this file. Now we can run it. Let me, oh sorry, that's it's under opt, right? You can even run when where you were using the other command like this, but you can run in this way also. It's taking bit little time. Don't worry about this, you just see that is what's being copied is, don't worry about this, okay? So you have to check the stuff, that's it. They only want to see that if you can write a script, uh, you know and you can find the stuff and write a script. What's being copied doesn't matter. It's just a task that you have to find certain files, and then you have to copy them to another location through a script. This is what they want to see your skill. Yes, done. So let me clear it and let's check. Yeah, this one. Let's check this. Look here, this is the stuff. It's copied, right? So guys, this is how you have to do this. But one thing I just want to repeat: if you get that only you have to run the command, not script. So in that case, what you'll do, you will just type this command on the terminal and fire it. If they do not ask you to write a script, then simply you can fire this command on the terminal and get the desired result, right? And sometime if they say that file size should be plus more than 2 MB and less than 5 MB, then in that case I just want to show you that what you will do, you will only put like size plus 2M, sorry, 2M, right? In this way, this is how you have to do. If they give you a range that file size should be more than 2 MB and less than 5 MB, then you have to put the size like this. So this is how you will solve this question. I hope you understand it. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So guys, this is the question. As per this question, what you have to do, configure auto FS auto mounting, or you can say mount on demand. Okay. So it says all LDAP user home directory is exported via NFS, which is available on ldap-user.example.com. So, and NFS export directory ID is slash r home for LDAP user 1. LDAP user's home directory is ldap server.example.com. This is given, right? And LDAP user, there should be here. Home directory should have auto mounted auto FS service. The home directory must be writable by the user, and while you are able to log in as any of the user like LDAP user through LDAP user 20, the only home directory that is accessible from your system is LDAP user 1. I mean, there will be 20 user they have, but they only want you to mount LDAP user 1, okay, home directory. So I just explained few things here before showing you the solution to this question. Actually, in organization, you know what happens? There is a centralized place where they have configured, I mean, LDAP or NIS server. Okay, they configured that is centralized uh, place, and they put a shared directory which they create like using NFS, and they share that is shared to the client machine. Okay, so this is how this is LDAP or NIS server, or in Windows it could be AD, Active Directory, right? So here this is a centralized location where they create uh, a shared directory, and then you can say that this is a switch. Okay, and this is a switch, and here there are different workstation client machines. Okay. Just suppose as per this question you have 20 users, LDAP user, which are created here. Okay, so if user LDAP user 1 wanna uh, mount, I mean, log into this machine, its home directory will be mounted here. And the user can work, create files, directory, read and write everything. And then once he saved, the work will be saved at the centralized location. So next day or any other day, the same user can log in here, log in here, any user, I mean, out of these LDAP user 1 to up to 20, which are created here, or if there are more, any user can log on to any machine, any client machine. This is the advantage. So you do not have to mount here, so that it will be, if you mount LDAP user here, and it will make it a fix, you know, you fix it here, the user will only be able to log here and work here. So this is the advantage, and this is how they are attached through a switch. Okay, and once they save their work, work gets stored, saved at this location. So this is how in the organization LDAP server and LDAP client, the concept, you know, is used, and it could be Active Directory in case of Windows or NIS. But nowadays mostly they configure LDAP server and LDAP client. So in my case, I have a, you do not have to create LDAP server uh, in the exam environment, and you will not have to create any NFS share. Those things will already be created for you. Only you will be asked to auto mount any user out of them, right? So on your client machine, this will be the task. So in my case, just to give you more clarity, I have created a NIS server. I just want to show you that is, you do not have to do anything. I just want to show you so that you could have a better idea that how this concept works. Okay, and some people know it, but some may not know it. So for them, it will be easier to understand and solve this question. So let's go to machine. Let me erase it first, because I've created a separate machine, and I just want to show you that I have configured everything here, right? So let me switch over to root, right? So here I can show you, let me clear it, and here I can show you I have created this directory, our home shared directory. And under this directory, I have created for LDAP user. Okay. You do not have to create anything on the server side. It will be already configured everything for you. But I just want to show you that this is how I did. And if I switch to LDAP user 1, right? And if I ls, I have created some files and directory under it. So once you mount this user on the client side, you will see the whole data there. This is the beauty of this auto fs thing, right? So let's go, and what the this is not the part of your question. I just showed you so that you have a better idea, right? Some people might know it, but some are might be new and they don't have this. And you guys, you can Google it and you can configure your LDAP server or NIST server. Okay, but I will create another video for you guys and upload there so that you could understand this concept in a better way, but this in this video, this is not part of this question, so I don't want to go to this side. I only show you how you have to solve this question. Okay. So I could have easily showed you that what you have to do on the client side, but just to give you better idea, I created this NIST server, and I have shown that what's going on here and what you will get it. Okay. This is also configured, and I also have configured NFS here. Uh, NFS is being shared to that client machine. So I'm gonna show you here that, like, first step you will do, you will install these packages in your exam auto fs, and also install this one utils, right? In my case, they are already installed. So once you install these packages, AutoFS and this one, especially AutoFS, so two files get created on your machine. One is /sc auto.master, right? And second one is uh, auto.misc, right? So I didn't need to enter it. I mean, in the flow I entered it, but these are the two files, right? So what changes we have to do? Our next step is, after installing the package, you gotta run this command vim, and once you are here, so hit insert button, and the shared directory is /r home. This is your shared directory, right? So this path you have to put here, right? Once you are done with this, you just copy this and just paste it here. You don't want to tell that what you have to do next. You only tell them whatever I'll put it in this file, you have to take the action accordingly. You have to mount that user home directory, and from where I will show you there. Okay, so this is the step you have to do here. Then save this file, go to the other file here, and then hit the insert button. And here you have been asked to mount this user, right? LDAP user one. So all you have to do, just copy this user and paste it here, right? Bring it back, and then whatever paths you will be given, like in my case, this is a path, okay? You have to copy that path and then go here and paste it. Okay, you will see that same user is here, and the same user should be under this path, this shared directory, under this shared directory. Remember this, and this is the path of the server, right? That will be given to you. So it's not done. You have to put the other parameters like permission read and write, and you have to make a soft link and put this intr. This is the parameter which you need to put it. Okay, these are the parameter given here also. If you forget, you can take from here. And once you are done with this, just save this, and then systemctl restart auto fs, right? And then enable this service. It's done. Let me clear it. Once you are done with this, you will see this directory is being shared here, right? This is a directory. So let's check if the user is being shared or not, LDAP user one. If you see this result, like bin bash everything, it means everything is good. User is showing up here, right? So if you just check this directory, you will not see anything here because you haven't switch over to that user. So let's switch over to that user, LDAP user one. Look here. Then you gotta do PWD and look here. This is here, right? If you get this result, it means you have done this question successfully, right? And just I want to show you the data. Look here. The same data you I already showed you at the server, okay? Then if you want to create any file here, like just for example, let's create. This is not part of your question. I'm just showing you so that you could have better idea, like the mkdir 5. Same way, if you are creating anything, it will show up there. If you delete anything, it will get updated also. Okay, so let me create this, and let's go there and I show you. Ls, look here, file abc5 directory 5, right? And if we remove anything from here, like I just wanna remove abc5, right? And let's go there, and again ls. So we do not have 5. This is how you can create an data and create directories and files and delete. So this is what, again, I'm saying this is not a part of your question, but I'm just showing that this is how this LDAP client or NIS client scenario works, right? So one more thing I want to show you, that those are some additional step. If you want to do, let me clear it. If you do df hyphen h, right, you will see it's mounted here. If you, I think you should run this command also after exiting from that user. At while you are at root, you should run this command, and this is the another confirmation, right? And I just want to show you that this is not part, this is just some uh, from where show mount hyphen e, and then you can give the IP address of the server from where the NFS share is being shared, okay? So it will tell you, look here, this is a shared directory coming from that server. So it's confirmed. This is just for, knowledge. This is not part of your question. Question is already solved. Okay, one more thing, like yp which. If you run this command, so look here, this is the server, right? This is the server, and I can show you here. This is the host name of the server, and look here, same. These are some additional step for your knowledge. And guys, this is all about this question, and this part 4 is also done. I hope you will like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel, and also share this video to other, so that they also get benefit, and hit the bell icon so that you get the new stuff notification. And thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in another video. Until then, bye.